Welcome in, Pdub Nation. Back with a rapid fire breakdown coming off a crazy Thursday slate. Small slate, but a crazy one. We got a lot coming up this weekend. We're going to touch on some MLB playoffs, touch on some college football action tonight. Scott, how you feeling? You kissed the ground, you woke up this morning? Bit of a lucky day yesterday. We'll take it.
Pretty much. I told my wife, I just told you, if I ever say that I don't get lucky, slap me. Because yesterday, I mean, as much as I want to say that it was me and my picks, I'm going to say a little luck on my side. Had the Mets and the Polar Bear coming up big in the ninth off Devin Williams with the 3-run shot to take the series. And then the Falcons come back late. Couple breaks our way with the non-face mask call and the holding call late in the game to get the ball back.
Yep.
And Koo with the big field goal make to put it in OT. And then we know what happened in overtime. So luck was on our side for the Pdub Nation, but we'll take the 2-0 day.
Yeah, anytime it takes Kirk Cousins throwing for 500 yards and an OT win, I think we can safely say we had some luck on our side. But a win is a win. We've had enough bad luck in our betting life to appreciate this one. We'll take it. And baseball yesterday, crazy. The Mets and the Brewers, Pete Alonso. I mean, just crazy game. He's getting all hate from all the pages early on in the day. And the next thing you know, the 9th inning bomb. That sets us up for a good couple of division rivals coming up here in the NLDS there.
Yeah, so, I mean, Alonso, just speaking on that point, but he dropped that foul ball in the bottom of the 8th, right? I mean, a routine, and then the fans are right in his face all over him, and then he comes up at the top of the 9th and just wins the series. Pretty cool stuff. But, yeah, we got some exciting stuff. We got Dodgers, Padres starting on Saturday night here in Southern California. You know I'm stoked about that. I'm going to Game 3 at Petco, and then you got the Mets lined up with the Phillies. I got my future bet on them Padres Guardians lined up for 5 to win $15K. I don't know if you guys are going to tail that bet, but pretty excited about that future. I like what I'm seeing out of both teams, and I see a Padres Guardians World Series.
Yeah, I'm excited for these division series coming up tomorrow. 3 of them division battles: Mets, Phillies, Dodgers, and the Padres, and then Tigers, Guardians. Your Cleveland team going to have their work cut out for them a little bit. They're definitely the better team, but Detroit hotter than hell right now. They just keep finding a way. Bats getting it done. That's going to be a good series right there.
Yeah, that Detroit team is gritty. I mean, the payroll is there's like 60 players that make more money than the entire Detroit Tigers payroll in Major League Baseball, I believe, which is absolutely insane.
Josh Hader being one of those guys who blew the lead against them, being one of those guys, gets paid more. Couldn't get the one out he was paid to get.
Bro, I hate Josh Hader. Oh my God, he's blown so many games for me. But on the side note, there should be some good series. I mean, you got 2 gritty underdog teams with the Royals against your Yankees. And you got the Tigers against my Guardians this year. I mean, so it's going to be some fun stuff in these division series. I think they're all going to be great series. They may go 4, if not 5 games in most of them.
I know you have Padres and Detroit winning those 2 series, but what about the other 2, Mets and Philly, and then the Royals and the Yankees? Who do you have coming out top there?
I mean, most likely the favorites there. You got to go with the favorites, but there's a little magic with New York this year. I mean, we talked about it on the shows earlier in the week, how they're the biggest choke artist, but look what they've done, right? They come down to the last series, they win game 1 against the Braves, and they have this magic run winning the last 2. The Brewers came up. They won game 1 and game 3, but just magical. So I'm going to lean Phillies, but damn, it's hard to bet against these Mets. And then, I got to go with the Yankees. I mean, as the number 1 seed, even against them gritty Royals.
Yeah, got to think the Yankees get it done. I agree with you on that Mets-Phillies series. Now, Phillies should get it done, but Phillies, the last couple of years, they've been the wild card team. They haven't had to come out of the bye. We've seen what the bye's done to the Dodgers, the Braves, the Orioles last year. I mean, these big name teams, the 1 seeds, they've been dropping like flies that coming out of it, just cooling off in the bye period. First time Phillies are going through that. So is that going to be some problems for them? And then, you just touched on it. I mean, Mets have some type of magic going on right now, pretty much. And that's the scary thing about baseball. It's who gets hot at the right time of year. Right now, the Mets and the Tigers probably your 2 hottest teams in the playoffs. Can they both make a run?
What's that look like as far as the future? Mets Tigers World Series, that's probably plus 10,000.
I mean, that's kind of what it was last year, right? Arizona, Texas. That's similar kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, it does have a little similar vibe. I mean, if my future doesn't work out, I mean, I would love to see a Tigers run just because they're a gritty ball club. It would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, if you were to take the Mets to beat the Tigers, only plus 3,000. That's kind of crazy. But the Tigers to beat the Mets, and this is on DraftKings. DraftKings also has a little bit worse, plus 4,000.
That's really
Yeah, shop on FanDuel, guys. They had better series prices on all these plays. The one that we did for Padres Cleveland.
Yeah, Padres Cleveland, we got plus 3,000, but the day before the closeout was plus 4,500 when we looked it up. So a little late on pulling the trigger there for us. Obviously, got way less value, but I think it's still pretty strong. I had somebody DM me this morning and he got it at plus 2,800. I think if I'm not mistaken on FanDuel.
There we go. So hopefully we can get a big cash there. We got more coming for you guys on the MLB playoffs a little bit next week. Obviously for this weekend, you guys want those reads, sign up on the website or check the link in the description. We'll have one posted after the show. We got some college football going on tonight. Some shit games last night. What are we on? Day 2 of 54 straight days of football, whatever it is now coming our way here. So pretty good matchups at least going today. Some big lines for the most part, but at least it's big name schools. And we got probably, a couple of ranked teams. Oregon sitting number 6 going against Michigan State. UNLV number 25 getting in the mix now. No Sluka, no problem. They've had a big win last week. What game are you most excited for here? And what are you interested to see out of these teams here?
So I'm not really interested in betting the TCU Houston game or the Michigan State Oregon game. Houston hasn't scored a point in their last 2 games. I mean, that is mind blowing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not looking to back this TCU team minus 16.5. They do have a decent offense. Their defense sucks. They give up 66 points to SMU. I mean, Houston may find a groove here. I'm just not interested in betting the side in this game. And then you have Michigan State at Oregon. Oregon 1-3 ATS. Doesn't really cover big spreads. Michigan State obviously got mollywopped 38-7 against Ohio State. Not super interested in betting that. A big spread coming down to the final possession on a meaningless touchdown one way or another.
Nope.
I do like this Syracuse UNLV game, like we touched on. This whole NIL deal with Sluka is real interesting to me. I got a son who's 12 years old, so the NIL stuff's super interesting to me. But then you have Williams step in last week against Fresno State, has 119 yards rushing, looked good from the pass. Syracuse, you got McCord from Ohio State. I don't know if you guys have watched the Cuse, but they're pretty strong. They beat a ranked Georgia Tech team earlier in the season. So I like the way the Cuse look, but then you got a ranked UNLV team. What are your thoughts on this game, Ben?
Yeah, UNLV, yes, they looked good last week, but it was against Fresno State. Fresno State really hasn't looked good this year, except for against New Mexico, who's just awful. So it's tough to want to back them laying the points here. Big matchup for Syracuse. They let go of a big game against Stanford at home. And there's a big drop there for them. They have to get back right. They're not going to have too many more ranked games this season, so this could be a situation to maybe get some respect back as far as the polls and everything else. Lean at the Qs in this one. I like what you said about McCord. Their passing offense has been phenomenal. Has been a little bit of a problem there for UNLV. We'll see that happens. And yeah, they killed Fresno State. I believe it was 28 or 24 of those points they scored in the fourth quarter. So it was kind of just garbage time points, piling it on a little bit, getting some confidence for the newer QB. So not too in love with UNLV. And I think typically, we see a lot more in the NFL. You have a key guy go out, and typically that first game out or whatever, you see the team rally behind it. And then reality sets in the following week. I think we might see that a little bit tonight for UNLV.
Hey, just to note, UNLV 4-0 ATS, Cuse 1-3 ATS. So this should be a fun game. This should be the best game on the board for sure. But a couple, the other games, obviously you got some bigger schools as far as, ranked teams and whatnot, but excited for Saturday college football, division series, Major League Baseball. That's what I'm really focused on. So I'm going to be in the lab all day, getting prepared for the weekend and get you guys some winners. And we'll keep this ball rolling.
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys check out the link in the description if you guys want to get on board for college football tonight, college football tomorrow, a lot coming our way. If you guys want, the actual reads on some of these games, and a lot coming up with MLB playoffs as well. So it's that busy time of year. Hockey's getting going. Basketball's getting going. No better time to become a part of the Pdub Nation.
That's crazy. NBA preseason starting today. NHL regular season from the Czech international series starts today. Regular season NHL starts Tuesday. So, we're in that, like you said, that time of the year where it gets a little bit crazy, action crazy. So you guys bet responsibly. Don't be going all in on all these games because there's going to be a ton of action. So bankroll management is key.
Yeah, bankroll management, absolutely key. We appreciate you guys tuning in. And if you guys want all the reads of the weekend, we will not be doing these rapid fires on the weekend, so you know where to sign up. And yeah, Scott, busy time of year. Hopefully it treats us well, and let's get after it here.
Hey, let's continue more of this little Falcons luck. You know what jersey this is?
Who jersey is that?
Todd Gurley, baby.
Oh, the Atlanta Todd Gurley. What a pull. What a jersey pull.
That's funny, dude. I got every jersey, so you can't get the prime guys on every single one. So we got to
shout out the Falcons. They took care of us last night.
We do have, just for note, a little AB signed jersey here. I was gonna do a little piece yesterday from the office, but never got around to it. So we got the Brady jersey hanging up, Bucks jersey right there, but we got them all, guys. We got them all. So we're always ready to give you guys. Oh, free pick of the week. Remember, San Francisco 49ers minus 7.5 is what I got. It's down to 7 the last I saw. So lock that in. Love it. I think they win by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 straight on the free bets, going for number 3. Trying to stay hot. Got a bit lucky last night, but hey, luck's nice heading into the weekend. Get some green, the money in the pockets, and let's have a monster weekend.
All right, let's go. Pdub Nation. See you guys.